All right, we're dividing radicals now, and this one's going to be easy because we don't have to rationalize anything. Hopefully you know what rationalizing is, and if you don't, you're going to find out. So anytime you see two radicals being divided, you can always look at them as one big root over the division problem. All right, and that's how I'm going to choose to look at this, because what's 12 divided by 4? It's 3. All we have to do is make sure to put a root over it. Can we simplify it further? No. We're done. Similarly here, if I take a big root and have that 15 over 48, well, they're both divisible by 3. So when I divide the top by 3, I get 5. When I divide the bottom by 3, I get 16. So then I'm going to go back. It's the same thing as two smaller roots now. And what is the square root of 16? 4. There's nothing you can do with a root 5. That's going to be your solution right there, your simplified radical. Now, number 3 is almost too easy. What's the square root of 25? 5. What's the square root of 4? 2. Boom. Done. Same thing here, except there's an extra step. What's the square root of 4? 2. What's the square root of 16? 4. But we can keep simplifying. When we divide the top and bottom both by 2, we get 1/2. It's a glorious thing. Boom. All right, so I did those. Here we go. Now, let me change this color up real quick. Square root of 25 on the bottom. When you see that's just a square root, just put that. Then leave the root 6 on top. Can we do any further? Nope, cannot go any further. It's okay. Now, same thing with number 6. What's the square root of 25? It's 5 again. We have a root 3 on top. There's nothing else you can do. We're done with those problems. Now, now we're talking bigger roots here, okay? So we need to consult our chart. Now I have my chart right here. I'm talking about 243. 243, I know that as 81 times 3. Oh, okay. So maybe that's what we're going to do here. 81 is 3 to the 4th. So then this is the same thing as the 4th root of 6. I'm going to do a big root. Big root here. So the 4th root, I have 6 over 243. Let me divide them both by 3 real quick. If I divide them both by 3, I get 2 on top, still a 4th root. And on bottom, I have 81. Okay, does that help? Sure it does, because then now I can leave this as the 4th root of 2 over the 4th root of 81. And I know that 3 to the 4th is 81. So then if I take the 4th root of 81, that's just a 3. So my final answer here is going to be the 4th root of 2 over 3. This is not a negative 81, by the way. That's just an 81. I don't know why that came out like that. So that's for those people that just pause the video and don't listen to anything I'm saying. All right. So I just did number 7. Let me scroll for a second here. All right. So, interesting problem on number 8. So, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this into a big cube root. What's 8 divided by 2? It's 4. Can't do anything else with it. That's it. Okay, so when you turn it into a big root and you can divide, sometimes you're done. All right? So, now I know that 5 to the 4th power is 625. I know that because I have a chart sitting here. Okay, so I'm going to leave this 3rd root of 3 alone on top. The 4th root of 625 is just 5. So that's it. Done. Donezo. Now, what I will do here is turn this into a big cube root, 10 over 625, and I know that they're both divisible by 5. Okay, so you divide the top by 5, you get 2. You divide the bottom by 5, you get 125. It's not a 6, it's a 5, but hopefully you'll figure that out. It's still got a cube root over it. So now I'm going to put the cube root on top. I'm also going to put the cube root on bottom. The reason I did that is because now, ladies and gentlemen, I can take the 3rd root of 125. The 3rd root of 125 is just 5. So 5 stays there. The 3rd root or cube root of 2 stays up top, and that's it. Okay. A couple more here. Let me go ahead and do this big problem right here, number 12, because it's got a 4-digit number in it. What? So, I'm going to go ahead and put this under one big 4th root. I have 3 here. I have 1875. What a year right there. Now, I'm going to take them both and divide them both by 3, because I have a hunch. I can't fight this hunch right now. So this will turn into, if I divide them both by 3, 1 over 625. And I already know this. So I can take the fourth root of top and bottom. The fourth root of the top is just 1, and the fourth root of 625 is 5. So 1/5 is my answer there. No root in the answer. I love it. It's such great stuff. Such great stuff. Now, I am going to go ahead and assist you with Gray on this one because this one's, we've already talked about 625 at length. The fourth root of 625 is 5. The fourth root of 256. Now, I know that 4 to the fourth power is 256. So that's why I'm just going to put a 4 here, box it, and move on. Because why not? Let's just roll. And then the last 2 problems. Yeah, I got a negative there. Might as well show you that one. So I'm going to go ahead and put this into a large cube root. 4 over negative 5 hundo. I'm going to trim off this little excess right here. Now, I'm going to divide them both by 4 because I can. You can't stop me right now. So I have a third root. I have 1. You actually can't stop me by hitting pause, but whatever. And then negative 500 divided by 4 is negative 125. So I can take the third root of each of those. The third root of 1 is 1, so 1 goes up top. The third root of negative 125 is going to be negative 5. So you could have that as your answer, you can have that as your answer, or you could have this as your answer. Any one of those 3 would be perfect. Great. This one, just take the fourth root of the denominator and go from there. Thanks. That's it.